Yeah, we are live now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching from. I have a lovely guest with me today. You all know me. I am Sharon. So thank you for anybody who is following our page. And I have my guest from all the way from India, right? Is it India? India?
I'm from Kerala, India. I'm currently living in Perth, Australia.
Perth, Australia. Yeah, yeah. So I have Rita with me. So today we are going to discuss about a lovely subject. Many people who is coming into this business, they are actually thinking about, oh, I don't have any previous experience. How would I manage this? So what we have to say is that if you don't have any previous experience, this is the perfect platform for you to start because we have all the support system for you to start your business from scratch. And so that is what we are. Let's just hear from Rita how she's finding is. You are relatively new in the business, right, Rita?
Yes, just almost 1 to 2 months.
1 to 2 months. So she's very new, and she's in the beginning stage of her business. Let's hear from her how she's managing it without any previous experience.
Yeah, my name is, hi, good evening, Sharon Chechi.
It's good morning
Um,
here. Actually, it's a good evening there, right? Yeah.
it's night
Yeah,
time here.
yeah,
So, my name is Rita Sakaria. I'm a registered nurse and I'm a mother of three little kids. They are 5 year, 3 year, and 11 months old. And I'm originally from Kerala. I'm currently living in Perth, Australia. So, as a registered nurse, before I'm starting this business, I was really worried because I thought this business need previous experience of technical skills or previous business background or like that. But my mentor and coach encouraged me to start this business because this business gives a 24 hours available video based training site which is very easy to follow and very easy to access from anywhere. Even if I'm doing cooking, I can listen to that training site. So anytime when I'm traveling, I can listen to the training site and it is easy to follow. So I felt that this business is not a risky and stress free business.
absolutely. So I totally agree with you. So I had the same concerns as well, Rita, when I came into this business. As you are, I am a registered nurse as well. So I did not have any other experience than just looking at my phone, maybe like Facebook, looking at other people's life, what's happening in the other, like the woman's tendency to peek into other people's life, right? That's what I was always doing. So that is all experience that I had. But I wanted a change in my life so badly. That is how I ended up doing this business. And then here I am 2.5 years from now. From that time, we already have a big team, and we are already financially it has been huge benefit than doing any other profession. So I am working as an RN in United States. So sometimes my business actually gives us 2 to 3, 4, or sometimes 4 times of my full-time nursing salary, which is not possible with their profession. I'm doing my nursing for 20 years. I'm not saying anything bad about my profession. I love being a nurse. I find meaning in what I'm doing. I love to go for work. But I always say to people, if you're a nurse or if you're in medical profession, please don't depend on your profession for money, basically, right? You go for work because you love to go for work, and don't go for work because you just don't have any other option. And don't depend if that is the only your financial stream of income, it's not going to help you at all in the family, because you ended up picking up a lot of extra shifts. You are spending away from your family and kids. As Rita mentioned, Rita has like 3 small kids. You're a busy mom, right? The most thing that you can the wonderful gift that you can give to your children is your time, right? So that is how you are actually starting another business where you can actually leverage time. So we are having a business with huge potential, and you are sitting home and doing that thing while spending time with your kids. That's what exactly you are doing in this business, right? Mm, yeah. So do you want to add something to that, Rita?
Um, like, is there any like if from your experience, what are you saying that we can trust this business? because people always think that, oh, this is online digital business, so this may be a scam, or this is a money chain, or like a pyramid scheme or Amway. So how you can say that this is really trustworthy?
Absolutely. I'm doing this business as you are, like if you know Rita is actually showing her face in her page and her family in her page. We don't want to, because we have a good profession in our hand. We are professionals, right? We will never risk our family's reputation or professional qualifications just because of something, a money chain or a pyramid scheme or anything illegal. If you don't know, a money chain is an illegal business, right? So that is, our business is actually flourishing in countries like US, Australia, Canada, India, UAE, Middle East, you name it. Like, our country, our business has locations in like 45 locations, and it's operating in 175 countries. So if that was a pyramid scheme, if that was something illegal, that would never happen. So if our company was not producing some what you call the product that is not standardized or that is not certified, or if the company was not paying their commissions really well, this company wouldn't have survived for the last 50 years, basically. So let me just explain about the pyramid scheme and what we are doing. So what we are doing is basically a direct selling business, right? So whatever the sale that a person is making, they are going to get paid first of all, okay? But in pyramid scheme, there will be a person in the very top and they will get paid first. Whatever that the people who is in the beneath them are actually making, the people in the very bottom, they are actually making very negligible amount of money, while the person in the very top is actually making more money than you at all the time. In our business, as we have direct selling business, you have an option to make more money than your upline. So you have an option to overtake your mentor in the rank, basically, right? So you can actually become more rank, or you can earn more than the person on the top, which will never happen in pyramid scheme. In the pyramid scheme, the person on the top will never go. I mean, the person on the bottom will never grow up more than the person on the top. So that is itself explained. It's not a pyramid scheme, or it's not a money chain. Money chain is basically, usually what it means is that, when you say, for example, in our platform as well, there is something called like 149 payment. That is not, many people think that this is a money chain. But what I'm saying is, this is not a money chain. Money chain is something where you don't have an actual product, okay? You are actually asking people to like pay 149, pay 149. If that is the business, that is money chain, right? And what we are doing right now is not a money chain, because we have actual product and we have a solid company involved. We get remuneration just because at the time when the product get rolled through, not because when somebody pay 149. That 149 that we are using in our system for our training site, which will teach you how to advertise in social media platforms, how to run your campaigns, how to attract your target audience, how to reach out to the other people. This is the one that we are teaching, and we are actually giving training for 7 different social media platforms. That is what you are paying, this one time pay of 149, which will be used for yourself. And also you will have your own website. You will buy a domain, and then that domain will be you will have a website created by our technical team. If you know that, if you have ever thought about doing this business, to create a website, to maintain and create a website for like monthly fees, you might need to pay like 150 $200 every month. But in our platform, you get all those services with just this 149 fee. So don't think that this is a money chain because we have a 149 involved, and that's not what the money 149 is involved for. And 149 is for your own benefit, basically. And also the pre-coaching video that's going to explain you about the company's product and conversation and everything. Um, Basically, yeah. I hope that I answered your question, right, Rita?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Any other question that you want to ask me, Rita, you can ask away.
Um, Actually, I found this business because I saw many advertisements in Facebook that most of the nurses are or mothers are willing to do this business because they want to spend their time with their family. Because as we are nurses, we have to do extra shifts or weekend shifts, night shifts to get more payment.
Yeah,
So as a nurse, you have 20-year experience.
yeah,
I have only 2 years experience
yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
So, from your experience, what you can say to nurses by doing this business, how we can spend time with our family?
Oh, absolutely. That's a really good question because I remember when I started this business 2.5 years ago, my only why was to spend more time with my girls. So my girls were like, they are 10 and 16 right now, so they were like, a few years younger at that time. I wanted to spend that much time with them. I know I love them so much, and I was missing them because when we are picking up the extra shift and all, you are not in your right sense. You are always tired, right? So then that is when I actually thought that, okay, nobody is going to save me. Nobody is going to save me from my current situation. Nobody is going to rescue me. I am the only one who need to take action, right? That was a harsh reality where I hit hard. At that time I thought, okay, I am actually going to jump into this, basically, right? And of course I prayed to God, and I trusted in the system, and I saw the other people who is actually making money and changing their life, and that is how this all started, right? And basically, how you are going to leverage time. Please don't think that when you come into this business initially, you are going to make a lot of money and you don't need to spend any time at all. Don't think that. So you need to spend at least an hour a day. There is nothing, there is no targets or anything like that. There is no clock in, clock out time, anything like that. But at the same time, you will have you I mean, I'm actually say giving a real perspective, like, don't think that it's a get to rich quick scheme. You have to actually learn how to advertise in the social media platforms, basically, right? So that's a new skill that you have to learn. Say for example, if you're going to the university and you need to actually spend time to learn something, right? The same way that you have to do it in this business as well. We need to spend time to learn. And the thing is that if you are going for, say for example, nursing degree, you are spending 4 years and you will not earn anything at that time. But now a business, you are learning and earning at the same time. Okay, so that's the beauty of this business. So how you leverage time with this? So of course, when you have money, when you create money, you are not going for extra shift. You may there are so many job quitters in our society. If you don't like what you're doing right now, you can quit your job once you start making really good money, because the money, if money is the only aim that you're going for your current work, you can make much more money than in any profession in this business, if you make this business work for you, basically. So that's the income potential that we have. So that is how exactly you are going to leverage time, and you are going to spend time with your kids. And also in our business, it's a portable business. You can do it anytime and anywhere, right? So if, say for example, if you're going to India, if you're going to looking after your parents in India, and then the business is coming with you, the business will not stop working. And also we don't have any monthly targets or anything like that, so you are not in a rat race all the time to make that money or keep up your rank, basically, right? So you can do whatever in whichever pace that you want, in whatever time that is available for you, constantly, so that you can make you can actually replace your income, or you can multiply your income. So totally depending upon your take on it. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Mhm.
There's one more question.
Yeah.
So, did your kids are happy? Like, did they see any difference, the mom before starting this digital business and after this?
I love that question, Rita. I love that question. My kids, yeah, they love me doing this. Sometimes my kids actually get mad because sometimes, all of a sudden something happened. Like, I mean, I have a team, as you know, Rita, like, something happened and I might need to cancel, say, for example, to take my kids for swimming, right? And probably I might have promised without thinking that I have a scheduled meeting or something like that. So I always say, like, okay, Mama has something to do now, can we do it tomorrow? And she get mad, which is quite natural. But like the other day she was actually telling me, Mama, you, how many people's life you have changed, you proud of yourself? She's telling me that. And she's telling me that, and she is actually seeing that actually we are working hard to make a change in our life. Nothing in life comes easy, right? So everything has a price attached to it. So she's actually seeing that. I think that we are actually giving a good lesson to our kids, if they're learning, if they try to learn from that. Okay, you have to work hard, you have to get out of your comfort zone, you have to try something new, and you have to trust other people, you have to know how to manage people, and you have to know, you have to develop those skills. They are actually seeing it, so that they can, well, if they can, if they want to, to practice in their life. So to answer your question, yeah, they are very happy that I am doing right now, because they are carrying the checks actually, like, when from our post box, usually they go and get out the checks. And uh, and when they are carrying the check, and they say, "Mama, I got this 10 checks, 12 checks, 10 to 20 checks, and 4 checks," and they're very happy, and they know that, it's a financial freedom that we are. They know that I was struggling before, right? 2 years back, 3 years back, I was actually struggling to keep my eyes open, and here and they know that how much risk I took, or how much strain that I took to reach where I am right now. So with God's help, it's all happened, right? They know that, so they are very happy to see me right now than what I was before. Like, I was always grumpy, I was always unhappy, I was always thinking, oh, what this, I mean,
Yeah.
you know
Stressful life.
yeah, yeah, I was very stressful. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can see this stress with many of the migrants because as we are migrants and I'm not that in situation because I don't have my own house. So,
Yeah,
but I can see many people are running to make money to pay the mortgage,
yeah,
car loan, and
yeah,
they don't have family life. They don't have even time to speak with their kids. Uh,
yeah,
Father and mother is doing. They both are doing night shifts.
yeah,
Nobody to talk each other.
yeah,
Kids feel loneliness.
yeah.
So this thing,
Hmm.
what difference you got like from the before and after? I mean, did you I hope you done weekends or overtime, and did you stop that now?
Oh, way before, way before. So after I started this business, I never pick up an extra shift. So in US, actually, if you want to make money in US, it's a really good place to work. I know that's the same in Australia as well. If you pick overtime, oh my God, you'll get like a lot of money, right? There was like certain instances they pay like, one time, three time, four time pay of your hourly pay on the top of your hourly pays, where you can actually make really good money. But what you are actually going to lose is another day away from my kids. I don't like that. I don't want that. I never pick up that. So, I'm not looking forward to pick up that. So, by God's grace, I don't want that right now, because, this business is actually working really well. And that will work for all of you, all of you. Like, if you believe in something, if you start working towards something, and yes, these things will happen to you as well. Yeah.
So happy to hear from you. I think this should be inspiring to others, other
Yeah,
moms,
absolutely.
nurses, and busy scheduled people.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, like, there is always a light in the channel, at the end of the tunnel, basically. So sometimes, life is very harsh on us. Sometimes we need to think in such a way that, oh, we might be like very confused. We might be thinking, oh, where am I leading to? Where my life is going to end. You know, I would say, like, just pray to God. You will get a path open to you. Just believe in what you're doing. Open, keep your eyes open, and believe in something, and start doing it. Because there is, I can tell you a secret. There is nobody is coming to rescue you. Okay, this is your life, and you have to make that change, and you are the change.
Thank you, Cici, for your inspiring words and your valuable time.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you so much for coming on live today. Hope we give you enough information to your audience. Thank you, anybody who was watching us. Yeah, it's nighttime there. I know, Rita. Yeah. So good
Mm.
night, Rita. Bye.
All right, good night. Bye. God
Bye.
bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you too.